Ayakashi Triangle. Plot: Kazumaki Matsuri is the heir to his family's legacy as wind magic-wielding, Ayakashi banishing ninjas. In particular, he uses his powers to protect his childhood friend Kanade Suzu, who not only can see the Ayakashi but exudes a delicious life force that they crave. This becomes a problem when she becomes fond of a fat, sassy cat that turns out to be Shirogane, king of the Ayakashi. Matsuri manages to seal Shirogane's power, but not before Shirogane turns him into a girl. Now Suzu has to figure out a way to turn him back while Matsuri deals with her handsy friends, a rival ninja, and her own confusing feelings for her own friend. Story: Sometimes gender-bender mangas are a way for a creator to explore the nebulous concept of gender itself, whether it's just for the sake of the story, or because they themselves are working through their own feelings through their art. Others just see it as pure fetish fuel, even if they aren't working in ero manga. You can probably guess the direction that Yubiki, the artist who previously gave us the fanservice fest that was To Love Ru, decided to take. It's not for lack of trying on his part. He's actually quite efficient in how he establishes the premise, the internal conflicts keeping the leads from getting together, and introducing some supporting cast members. It's not the most artful effort. There are some laughably blunt bits of exposition in the dialogue of the first episode, which is acceptable, wasn't holding high hopes anyway. And mangaka and production team is clearly trying to get their audience on board as fast as possible. That being said, it's not hard to see where mangaka got his ideas. There's a bit of Ranma 1/2 in this premise, maybe even a bit of Cheeky Angel. There's definitely a bit of Natsum's Book of Friends, as Shirogane is clearly meant to be his riff on Nyanko-sensei. But only if this series had as much care for its characters as any of those manga did. Characters. Even more so than its horniness, Ayakashi Triangle is undermined by its extremely shallow cast. Matsuri and Suzu are pleasant enough, but not terribly distinct as characters. As you might guess, the rest of the cast doesn't fare much better, being defined at most by a gimmick or two. The worst definitely has to be Suzu's friend Yeo, whose gimmick is gropes any cute girl within reach. There's nothing to really latch on with the cast. The closest they get to depth is Suzu fretting over Matsuri being a girl, be it how easily he's adjusting to being a girl or her own uncertainty over her burgeoning crush on him. The hilarious thing is that this conflict could be solved with just 7 words, and then Suzu discovered she was bisexual. A little more effort on the cast would have gone such a long way towards making this anime much more interesting. Art. Yabuki, the mangaka of the manga which anime is based on, is not a bad artist. I believe the character designs aren't bad, as most of the outrageous looks are left to the ninja kids. I particularly like the way he incorporates the pinwheel into the design of Matsuri's hair as both a boy and girl. It's a subtle touch. The page layouts are lively though a little messy. The action is a little lacking in style, mostly due to the fact that the fights are rather short. Sadly, it's clear where most of Animoto's effort went, to the fan service. They rarely miss an opportunity to shove tits, panty/fundashi-clad crotch, thigh and ass into the frame, logic be damned. It doesn't matter if Matsuri or Suzu have to twist into some awkwardly spine-cracking positions to make it happen, or if Matsuri spends half of his time fondling himself, or that how weird Suzu's thigh is, they are going to put it all out there. Seriously, man. Don't waste your potential. It doesn't take long to realize that it's Yabuki's biggest priority as an artist, more so than things like comedy or character. And that censorship, it's so dull. Overall, Ayakashi Triangle is your standard shonen anime, with some fight scenes, nudity and cute girls grabbing and rubbing each other's tits, doing things no sane person would do. But the thing that grabbed my attention was the potential to explore gender and sexuality in this anime. It might not go deep, but still do some works in that area. If you are a fan of light shonen anime and aren't picky about plot stupidity and yada yada, you might enjoy it. It's a good ride. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video. Please write your opinion in the comments section and like the video and subscribe to the channel.